Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we decode those dusty corporate filings to find out what's really going on behind the scenes. Today we're diving into Piper Sandler Company's latest report, and let's just say it's all about a picture of their recent performance and upcoming plans. Alright, let's get straight to it. Piper Sandler Companies, a well-known name in financial services, has just released a report detailing its financial picture. This isn't a quarterly earnings report with all the juicy number breakdowns, but rather a current report, like a snapshot of a specific event or situation. The key date here is August 1, 2025. This filing tells us what happened on this day or what they are wanting to inform us about as of this date. Piper Sandler operates in a competitive space, offering investment banking and financial advisory services. Think of them as matchmakers for businesses looking to merge, acquire, or raise money. They're a NYSE-listed company, meaning their stock is traded publicly and people like you and me can invest in them. Now, even though this report is about Piper Sandler Companies, it's filed with the Securities and Exchange Commission, or SEC, in the United States. This is the government body that watches over the stock market to make sure companies are being upfront and honest with investors. The most important thing for investors to know is how the company is performing financially. Piper Sandler Companies has its common stock trading on the New York Stock Exchange under the ticker symbol PIPER. This is what most people track when they think about the company's health and value. This section is usually where the meat of the financial news is, but in this particular filing, it's more of an announcement. Piper Sandler Companies on August 1, 2025, announced its financial results for its second fiscal quarter that ended on June 30, 2025. They're basically saying, hey, we put out a press release with our latest numbers, and you can find it here as an exhibit. This Exhibit 99 is the actual press release that contains the detailed financial performance. While this 8K filing itself doesn't lay out all the revenue and profit numbers, it points us directly to where we can find them. The press release would typically contain a lot more detail about their performance, like revenue growth, profit margins, and maybe even what they expect for the future. And at the end, we see the official sign-off. Catherine P. Clune, the Chief Financial Officer, has signed this report on behalf of Piper Sandler Companies. This confirms that the company is officially submitting this information to the SEC. Now let's talk about what this report tells us and what it means. While this specific filing, an 8K, isn't a deep dive into quarterly financials like a 10Q, it highlights timely information. The fact that they're reporting on August 1st, the same day they released their second quarter results, means they are being transparent about significant events. For investors, anytime a company reports its financial results, that's a big deal. It's a chance to see how well the company is doing in generating money, managing its costs, and ultimately making a profit. When we look at Piper Sandler, we see a company in the financial services sector. This sector can be very sensitive to economic changes, interest rates, and investor confidence. Companies like Piper Sandler need to constantly adapt to market conditions, find new clients, and offer valuable services to stay ahead. Their business often involves advising other companies on significant financial decisions, which requires a high level of trust and expertise. The inclusion of the press release as an exhibit is actually quite important. It means we should go and read that press release to get the full picture. We'd want to see numbers like revenue growth, how much profit they made, and any major changes in their business segments. For example, if their investment banking division is booming while their wealth management is slowing down, that's a key trend to note. We'd also look for any commentary from the CEO or CFO that might give us clues about future strategy or challenges they are facing. Think about it this way. This filing is like a headline announcement. The press release is the actual news story. We want to know if their revenue increased or decreased compared to the same period last year and why. Did they beat expectations or fall short? Understanding these financial results helps us gauge the company's health and its potential for future growth. It tells us if the management team is effectively navigating the complex financial markets or facing headwinds. For Piper Sandler, success often hinges on market activity. More mergers, acquisitions, and stock offerings generally mean more business for them. So when the economy is strong and companies are feeling optimistic, Piper Sandler can often thrive. Conversely, during economic downturn, deal making can slow down, impacting their revenue. This filing doesn't give us the specific dollar amounts, but it points us to where those numbers are. It's a procedural step that companies take to inform the public about important developments. The real story, the financial performance, is in that accompanying press release. We'd want to see if their revenue from advisory services or underwriting deals has gone up or down, and how that compares to analysts' expectations. For instance, a 10% increase in revenue might sound good, but if analysts were expecting 20%, that's a miss and could impact the stock price. So looking at this filing, Piper Sandler is essentially saying, we've shared our latest quarterly results. The crucial next step for anyone interested in the company is to find and analyze that press release. It's in those details where we can truly understand the financial story of Piper Sandler companies and make informed decisions about their performance and direction. Now let's put it all together. What does this tell us about Piper Sandler? Well, this filing itself is more about the formal reporting than the detailed financials. It confirms they've released their Q2 2025 results. The real insights will be in that press release, but based on the nature of their business, Piper Sandler's performance is closely tied to the overall health of the financial markets and the level of corporate deal making. They operate in a sector where significant market shifts can quickly impact their revenue and profitability. The key risk for a company like Piper Sandler is market volatility. If economic uncertainty rises or if interest rates go up significantly, it can make companies hesitant to pursue mergers or raise capital, directly affecting Piper Sandler's business. On the flip side, a strong economy with active markets means more opportunities for them. Their strategy likely involves building strong relationships with clients and being agile enough to adapt to changing market dynamics. In conclusion, Piper Sandler Companies has followed the proper procedures by filing this 8K to inform the public about their recent financial reporting. For a deeper understanding, diving into the August 1st press release is essential. It's where the actual financial story of their second quarter will be told, detailing their revenue, profitability, and outlook. Alright, that's our quick decode of this Piper Sandler filing. What are your thoughts on their approach to reporting? Do you think focusing on the press release is the right way to get the full picture? Let us know in the comments below. If you found this breakdown helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more corporate insights. And hey, don't forget to join our Discord community, linked in the description, to chat with fellow finance enthusiasts. Thanks for watching and see you in the next decode.